Hey, welcome to another episode of the End of Days podcast. My name is PJ, and I'm very excited to be here again for our second episode of 2025, the end of the fucking world. And I'm here with the guys from Auroras Hope. I promise I was gonna let them introduce themselves, but we hosting our friend Alex today.
Hi.
Hey, honey, how are you?
I'm doing great today. How
I
are
know,
you,
good
baby?
to see you. All right, so let them introduce themselves. Whoever want to go first, guys.
Hi, I'm Blake. I hit things with sticks.
I'm Gannon. I play guitar.
What do you hit, Gannon?
Things with sticks.
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm Ryan, and I play the bass.
All right.
What do you hit?
What do you hit with sticks?
Anything.
Thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate
Hey,
it.
thanks for having
They
me.
just rocked. How was that? It was pretty fucking awesome, right?
That was so fucking good.
I know, right? We got some sounds right here, like make some pretty cool sounds. So
Okay.
you'll hear it on the podcast. Thank you guys for coming for real. Like, no, all jokes aside, we're drinking wine, but don't pay attention. First things in order, I always ask the same question to everybody. The name, Aurora's Hope. Where it comes from, how it started, and who came up with it.
Oh, we went through a million band names, and they all sucked. So,
Pretty much the process of just, hey, does this sound cool? Nah,
Yeah,
how about this? Nah, maybe.
so I don't know what it means.
I mean, it
Aurora's
doesn't
Hope.
have to really have a full-on meaning, but like
Mean whatever you want it
how
to mean.
how do you guys came up with the name at the end of the voting?
I remember when we first said it, we were 14, and we were talking about Aurora Avenue in Seattle and how all the junkies get over there.
See, now it's coming
Yeah.
up together. now it's all coming up together.
Yes.
And they all get over there and shoot up, and lose it. And so we just named it pretty much after that, I guess. Aurora
That's fucking
Avenue.
cool.
Yeah, man.
And that goes with your style 100%.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
you guys make me go back to my 20s because I'm pretty fucking old. But
Let's go.
your sound is fucking tight. I love it.
Thank you,
Yeah.
man.
Appreciate
you.
it.
You guys got a great idea on what you're doing. You're pretty
Yeah,
tight.
man.
What would you say, Alex? Are they pretty tight or not?
Oh yeah, they're fucking great.
Come on now.
They are fucking
There you
great.
go.
And so like you guys have been together since like high school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
me and
Pretty
him,
much.
we've been jamming since we were
Yeah,
14.
just got into high
Yeah.
school.
Summer of 2016, we met, and then we met this guy about 2 years ago, and he joined the band a year ago, about today, yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
Coming up on
Yeah,
2
last
He looks
February.
very serious, but I bet he's the crazy one.
Average basis. Yeah.
For sure, for
Exactly. Like I said, he's not used to having a mic in front of him. He doesn't know
Yeah,
what
I
to
don't
do.
know what to say. Yeah.
It's okay. Say whatever the fuck you want, bro. It's not. No, but like, I think the way you guys put up the music together, it goes hand in hand. The way he does the melodies and the rhythm goes with you feeling pretty good. As I asked you earlier today, you got like a fuzz pedal, and you're like, no, it's just the tuner.
Yeah.
You make that bass sound fucking sick, bro.
Thank you, man.
And you, bro.
Oh.
I got long hair and I tried to do the fucking hits. How you do it? I can never land that.
Oh, I've had the short hair too, and so I've been growing this out for about 2 years now, and I've just started to getting used to like knowing how to actually sling the hair.
So you're like, we're gonna go right, girls, and you're like,
Oh, yeah.
you do great. But
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about the first song you guys played, because as we put out the episodes, it's gonna be your first song, so we want people to know how that song came to be and what because you guys do have an EP out, right?
Yes. sir.
Yeah, we have I guess a record. We recorded it in my bedroom,
Yeah.
sent it to
It
a
sounds
guy.
great
and-
though. It sounds fucking
Thank
good.
you,
Like, I
man.
give you that.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I wouldn't think it's you singing because you got a fucking deep voice. And you're like, God damn. Is he really singing kind of like Silverchair when
Yeah.
he came out to play that, song? This
For
freaking
sure.
commercial?
Yeah.
It's awesome, bro. So,
For sure.
talk a little bit about that first song.
I remember I was sitting in my bedroom watching something, and I was thinking about Queens of the Stone Age, and how I wanted a long intro with the crazy drums,
That's-
and I just started. And And I sent it to him, and he was like, "You send me that."
Yeah, I'm not as good as Dave Grohl, so it wasn't
No,
that
but
quality.
I mean, the intro's fucking awesome. I was like, God damn. You know,
Thank you.
because there's a lot going on when you're recording the video, but you're still listening to it, and you're like, yeah, we did play together, but that shit's fucking sick. You know? No, so the lyrics. Because, I couldn't read the lyrics on. I have Apple Music, so they
I don't know why it does that.
I don't
I don't know why it does that.
I like to
I put
read
it on all the
lyrics.
songs, and
What's the lyrics about?
I have a very beatly approach to writing lyrics. There's not really, I'm thinking of what should I write about today. It's mainly just taking a bunch of words and throwing them together, and sometimes it means something, sometimes it doesn't.
Right.
You know.
I swear there's been shows or jams where he'll say, the song one way and then say a little bit different, and then sometimes
cool.
change the whole
I
thing.
mean,
A lot of people ask, "Hey, what's the song mean?" You know, it's up for interpretation. You know.
That's pretty cool, you know.
Yeah.
Like I think that's what music is about. Like, I could tell you, oh my God, this song makes me feel like I'm flying and a unicorn is fucking on the ass. You never fucking know,
For sure.
There's something that makes you just forget about everything and just make you feel something different. That's kind of what we like to do. Kind of how we, or at least I, approach playing. I
And
like
I
to
can
play
see
something.
that you guys been playing together quite a while because
Yeah.
a lot of the writing, it's like kind of like Led Zeppelin. You know how they used to write. The drummer, he's one of my favorite drummers. He has a lot of influence of the guitar riffs.
Oh,
Jimmy Page is one of my favorites. So.
Great,
I like
you fucking compliment those. Fucking, people is like, oh, the bass player, but
Yeah.
seriously, but like you can, I can see your influence come from a lot of like Tool.
Yeah.
I hear on that Justin Chandler in you. But it's great. Like I really like the combination of what is going on, and like I did listen to your whole EP. That's why I asked for the last song. Upside Down. That's a
Yeah,
fucking
man.
great song.
Thank you.
Thank
man.
you.
And so you guys being so young, like you have that old soul on music. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
So you've been playing together 2 years.
Yeah, we
As a full
played
band.
our first show, I think, late 20.
You gotta get close to the mic, bro.
Late 22 or 23.
There you go.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Not used to it.
You really went to bite it.
What was your first show at?
What? Dirty Dan's?
Yeah, the first show
We played
that
a college
we ever
bar.
played was Dirty Dan's, and it was a big college bar, kind of up towards, I think it's East Carolina University,
pretty
and
cool.
it was a big crowd.
They paid us $800.
That's fucking even better, bro.
And I said, "Holy shit, we can quit our jobs." And then we went and played the
Hasn't
fucking
been like that
milestone.
since.
They paid us fucking 25. I was like, "Oh, shit."
We have played for free.
So yeah, man.
Like,
Damn.
fuck, what's music if you're getting paid for?
Yeah, right.
For sure. Man.
Money comes later.
But time has changed for musicians.
Yeah, man.
Either if you don't push on like streams and shit like that, you ain't gonna make money. But the algorithm,
If you're not an Instagram guru, it seems you're just
Yeah.
fucked.
If you don't know how to work the whole algorithm, stuff
Every
like that,
form of
attention
social
hey, you know
span.
what? Let
media.
me tell you something. Who gives a fuck? Like I know it would be great to have millions of dollars,
For sure.
but not everybody out of these 8 billion people living in Earth has a legacy that you can play a song that you put
Yep.
on the
For sure.
Fuck everybody else. Like you said, so you're great. But, like, it's something you live in for your kids will ever hear your band.
Yes.
Like, oh, this is my fucking dad.
Yeah, man.
Cool
Yeah.
like that. I don't know if you had kids, lady, but that's
I hope I don't have kids.
Not bad.
Well, I mean, like,
kids are fucking awesome.
no, I mean, kids is in like currently, is it they're running around their mind. I don't know about.
Oh, I know you have a few out there.
Oh shit! He knows some
I
details.
I want kids in the future, though.
Me too, man. I got one already, but I'm gonna have another one and kill those fucking dogs. So, how do you came to be part of the band?
So I played guitar for a while since I got my first one when I was 7, and I always liked music, and I wanted to get out into the scene in my area and see cool bands, and so I found a show at the Milestone in Charlotte, and I remember seeing their name on the bill, and I looked them up because I just wanted to hear what they sounded like. and I remember thinking, damn, this guy sounds like Eddie Vedder.
Yeah.
And
First reaction too.
I really, really liked their sound. And but honestly, I assumed that they were older guys, you know. And
When you hear the
yeah,
song, yeah, me
Yeah.
too. Oh
And-
my goddamn, these old folks are gonna come and sing.
so I get to the venue, man, and I see them up on the stage with X's on their hands. And I had X's on my hands, and I was like, shit, that's cool. And I just went up and introduced myself.
Well, like X's as an ecstasies or
No, like underage.
Oh, my
He's
bad.
trying to bait us.
Yeah.
So you were by that time what 18, 19?
When I met you guys, I was probably 18 or 19.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were 20.
You both of 23, right?
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
turned 23.
Yeah.
So you saw them play and what was it?
I liked them. I thought they were cool dudes, and I liked their music. So I hung out with him first. We hung out a few times, just played Call of Duty and smoked weed, you know. But I went to their shows.
Fucking losers.
And tried to support them, and then the opportunity arose where I could join, and I said, "Fuck it, I'll."
What happened to
Pick up the bass.
Player? Who killed him?
I did.
We all took turns.
I was about to say to be technical, Jesus, but
Off the record.
No, for real, he died.
Yeah, he died.
For everybody's dead.
I mean, I think that's
Right.
really cool that you're able to like see them and then end up joining the band after.
Yeah,
Because like
yeah.
that's I think like as a band member, like being somebody who can actually like have that experience, I think that's like really valuable. And I think that's like it brings a lot of enthusiasm to you, and it also brings like a lot of enthusiasm to the band as somebody who becomes like a fan and then becomes part of it.
oh yeah, I was
Yeah.
literally about to say
Agreed,
like I remember after we played, not most of the time when we play, you know, a few of the other band members will come up and be like, yeah, that was good. You know, every once in a while we'll get someone who wasn't in the band like come up and do like, yeah, that was so tight. And then like I remember as soon as we got done, Gannon comes running up to me and he's like, dude, come down here. We got a guy who wants to talk to you. And come down here and see this guy. And then I'm like, all right, yeah, he's pretty cool. That's cool. That's nice. He really likes the band. And then just seeing him show up
Little
every
did
show.
you know it was the genius behind it.
Yeah, I know. And just come to find out, bro's like a wizard on the bass.
You are
So
bro.
nice.
Thanks, man. I appreciate
I compliment
that.
a lot of bass players because you know, like I'm a drummer, so you
Mhm.
a lot of drummers full of
You appreciate the rhythm.
yes, and you're like, fuck.
Yes.
Yeah, it's cool.
If I didn't play drums, I'd play bass. Put that on the record.
I mean, I thought you guys had like a really, really fat sound, and when I was back at the board while you guys were playing, I mean, I was just like,
For a three-piece, it's crazy.
It is.
I mean, it's like a huge sound, and what I liked about like the bass and the guitar and the vocals is I felt like they all moved in a way that was like really complementary to each other, and it was like it kind of felt like you were like stacking like a three-piece harmony in a way, and like having like just everything kind of felt like one part of like a puzzle. Nothing felt really like conflicted with each other.
Yeah.
I think that was
Sweet.
really cool.
Hell yeah.
And like with the drums, with that, that was able to be the thing that was like sort of that would be like really varied, really expressive, really driving.
Yeah.
And I mean, it just came together like super great.
Yeah.
what was
Thank you,
the-
thank you.
What's the name of the second song that you guys played?
Separate.
Separate.
Mhm.
Okay.
What is that about? Like, I mean, it's just
Yeah,
the
it's
first
just
one-
another one of those just
Just
throwing
came out.
words at paper. Like,
Yeah. We're terrible at names.
so the way you guys write, you come up with the riff.
yeah, I'll come up with a riff and then oh,
Put
that
it away for
sounds
like 2 or 3
cool.
years.
Yeah, and then it'll respawn 3 years later, and I'm oh,
Just
well.
like the Instagram.
Yeah, so I'll fucking record a vocal.
No,
and
but-
there's no lyrics. I'm just mumbling some of the words. Mumbling words.
I think most of the songs come like that. You get a great
Mhm.
idea, and then you just keep going and pushing it. Like until you completely encompass all your your rhythm into one single track.
All about building it up.
Because
Yeah.
like I'll accidentally say a sentence and I'll be like, oh, there's a lyric.
Yeah.
Stay. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Like a lot of people. I tell you this. I know all type of musicians, and some of them are snubs that
Mhm.
oh shit, I won't play a fucking show if I don't play a track. How can you play? I mean, personally, I fucking suck at fucking metronome.
Oh, yeah,
I will fuck that shit up so bad.
I got scared when I heard the metronome. I was like, they don't want us to play to a metronome, do they? I was like, oh, we can't.
I was like, I haven't done this in years, man. Let's do
No,
it.
but-
No, I wasn't trying to do you guys. They're just using Logic. I use Ableton. So like, I came on here and was like, what the fuck's that?
Hey, you know, and I just upgraded the interface so that fucking shit. I was like, I don't know how to fucking use these now. So I'm fucking lost. No, but I think your sound is pretty mature. Honestly, like a mature sound. As far as gear, I noticed you could use your Line 6. Pretty cool, bro.
I've had people
Everybody
come up and be
talks
like,
about
I
the
can't
Line
believe you made
6.
that Line 6 piece of shit sound like that.
I'll never say that shit to you when you laugh.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. Our guitar player plays with the Line 6 cabinet. The only thing he has is I forgot what kind of head he uses.
I mean, he used that orange head. He's got a black
No,
star.
the orange is parked back there, but now he uses
He doesn't use the black star anymore.
Black Star
Okay.
head on a Line 6 cabinet. I mean, it's about the speakers. Those, I
Whatever
bet
works.
you have the Celestians on that one. I'm pretty sure you do. I mean, you know.
I'm
not being a snub,
it sounds
but I know
familiar.
But it sounds, you make it sound fucking awesome, bro.
Thank you.
And you know the Fender amp.
Yeah.
You're using a Fender, right?
Yeah.
And the Pearl drums. I mean, I gotta
Oh,
say
yeah.
the fucking Pearl. Like,
Thank you.
you just play cymbals, right?
Yes, pretty much.
What you use, like 18, 20?
I use the 220s for crashes, but like I'm very hard hitting with my hands, especially the right hand. So the
Yeah, wait.
kind
You're a
of
right-hander.
yeah, the right hand symbol,
I'm lefty.
You're left.
I'm
the
lefty
right
as well.
side symbol.
The trick is to sit on it like 30 minutes, so you don't feel like it's nothing.
Or you can just like use your left hand every once in a while, feel like someone else is doing it, but I didn't say that.
Or when I feel like my left arm's getting too big.
Gotta
Yeah.
switch it up.
Oh my god, this is
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you for your guitar. Are you using a single coil?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
got single coils in it.
Okay.
And
I
one
want
pedal. People listen
double.
to this. This guy made his fucking guitar sound awesome with one pedal.
What's the pedal that you
It's
have?
a fucking grunge pedal. I got when I was 11 years old.
Next one you're gonna guess me the Bad Monkey.
You know, it's so awesome to see a guitar player that is not so fucking pushing 10 times.
Yeah, the 15 different pedals.
Yeah.
on
Well,
the board.
I'll see those guys come out with 30 fucking pedals and only press one the whole show.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
But the best part is that, see, you concentrating about the music itself. You know, like the rhythm, the singing. I saw you close your eyes and you get into the song. You know, like you're actually enjoying what you're doing mostly. You know, and that's what you know. I don't want to be like a douchebag or something like, but it defines good bands from bad bands. You know, like because you know, like.
Oh yeah, we've been doing this forever. We love it, man. Like,
And that's the thing. A lot of there's great bands. I mean, it might be not bad bands, but there's bands that concentrate so much on gear.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
They leave aside the moment to really, you know, like, fuck, I want to enjoy this music. I'm gonna, you know.
I've heard that a lot.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
you can have, you know, great gear and shitty musicians, and it's
Yeah.
gonna, you know, be
Instead, we're
Horrible.
just shitty gear and shitty
Yeah.
musicians.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, just about.
But another thing, the way who's so the you know the style is very grunge.
Mhm.
I'm guessing somebody grew up with a dad or a mom that it was fully submerged in that.
Oh yeah,
You see,
My dad as well.
He was the one that
yeah.
got me into that style of music.
Oh, there were
That
countless
is like-
nights walking through the living room, you know, and Dad's passed out of the big box computer with Rooster playing, you know, or Black Hole Sun, you know. So,
Great song.
so he's catching flies, and I'm over the shoulder watching the video.
I mean, it's cool to me because I thought that it's a bit of a throwback sound, but it also feels like genuine. It feels like very authentic.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And I mean, I just really enjoy that. Like you know, he was mentioning your voice earlier, and I mean, your voice caught me off guard because it feels like I mean, it's like it sounds so weathered, it sounds so experienced, and like I don't know. It's really
Then you look
cool.
at his tiny little baby face.
I know he's so tall. When I was trying to record, I'm like, God damn, I was like too short.
I feel very short. I'm like 5'10".
You
Hey,
way
shut the
taller
fuck
than me,
up.
for
I'm the
sure.
shortest one here. It's okay. I sit down though, so
So
average drummer experience.
yeah. Right?
you guys, Aurora's Hope, because of the street, Aurora Street, we already got established that. Grunge. You were into grunge too, or
Yeah, my dad. I mean, he always played it. You know, the big names: Alice in Chains, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden.
Right, yeah.
Honestly, for a little while, I didn't like it. Like when I was a little kid, you know. But then I got
Late
to
bloomer.
I got
Yeah.
to being like 12, 13 years old, and I was like, damn, this shit is nice.
Where do where do
Pearl
you,
Jam is like, to me, I think their drumming, the drumming, I'm not saying it's the same, but emulates a little bit of a Pearl Jam, you know, type of sound with, I don't know, like a hybrid of awesomeness that you find in.
Yeah, thank you.
But you know, like it's really different. As you know, like I heard your record, and completely different when you hear it live.
Mhm.
Did you hear them before in the record or no?
no, I haven't heard the record.
I didn't send it to you. My bad.
I was gonna ask you where do you like pull from as a bass player? Like,
You know, if I had to pick one, it would probably be Chris Novoselic from Nirvana. I just really love the way he kind of sits in the back and nails the groove and isn't particularly flashy. I mean, that's one thing I dislike about some bass players is being... I mean, you're playing bass. You don't need to play a bunch of crazy shit. I mean, sometimes if you want to, you can add like a cool little thing, but some guys do too much, and that's the thing I admire about him is being able to hold the groove and complement the melodies when necessary.
I mean, I think that like I think that that's something you're really good at, and I think that that's something that he's good at too. Where it was like, it's like there's a lot of presence. He can be commanding when he wants, but he also knows when to just kind of like carry what's going on.
Yeah.
And like sort of kind of I don't know if it would be like a back and forth or versus like an up and down, but like the way that you were doing that with your bass playing, I really liked.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What type of bass you playing?
It's a Fender jazz bass.
Yeah. I mean, you can hear that. And you know, like I ask about, you know, a lot of people don't say, you know, like local bands, they're like, oh, they're awesome, but you don't ask what gear they use, you know, like. You know, like
Yeah.
and like, what kind of guitar you playing?
Fender.
Stratocaster.
Stratocaster. And Ibanez AM93. That's.
So
the
which
I
one
use
is
a
you
lot.
go to? The Fender Stratocaster or that
yeah,
one?
yeah. I use that one probably more.
I was
I
gonna,
use them equally, honestly, but I'll probably use the Stratocaster.
I would tell you to stop fucking with the mic because it sounds like.
I'm tweaking.
I was gonna say like the kind of like the jazz bass and like the single coil Strat sound for
Makes
like,
that fat sound, right?
it does. I mean, I think that like jazz basses I kind of tend to see as being less like poundy sounding than the P basses.
Yeah.
And with like a single coil, you know, like they're a lot different than playing with a humbucker, and something that like I've had at least with myself, and I don't know if it's something that you would have that you've experienced, but the kind of the difference between like distorting a single coil versus distorting a humbucker, I feel like you get a lot of clarity from distorting a single coil. It makes it a lot easier to like kind of do those sort of accentuating notes in your chords that really can get kind of muddied when you have a humbucker.
Yeah.
And
Humbuckers are just fat.
yeah, they are, and like but I really like the sound of like a really distorted single coil, and like the combo with like the jazz bass and that I think sounds really cool.
Yeah.
And like especially with the drums, because your drums sound gigantic.
Yes.
And like
Yeah.
I
noticed
keep telling them
your
never
snare.
switch the drums.
What's you play? Is it a?
It's a
pearl?
matte black Tama steel snare. I
8
like.
inches or 10 inches?
I think it's 14.
But it's the same one I have over there.
Oh,
That's my
yours might be a little bit.
Yeah, mine is
a little bit
the
bigger.
10 inches.
Okay, yeah.
So
I
you
see
got the
what you
6
mean.
inch.
Yeah, probably. I like the
You
little
look like a
thinner
6 inch
ones.
guy.
I like. Damn,
No,
you're
but
cooking
yeah,
me
I
over
noticed
here.
it was that was a good choice.
Thank
Tama,
you.
that Tama snare has it's a particular,
Oh, yeah.
hybrid drumming to me is like one of the most, I like hybrid. Like I mix my fucking shit
Yes,
all the
exactly.
time. But I noticed that on your tuning, you got 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 toms. You use a lot of the floor toms. I noticed
I
that.
do.
So I noticed you got some double ply heads on that.
I do.
one.
I just threw on the black chrome heads because I've kind of always envisioned, like a black and white drum kit. I don't know. I guess Metallica
Do you
or something.
tune? Usually, like the way tuning goes for drumming is.
Oh,
like,
I don't know how to tune. I just hit it
well,
and I'm like, oh,
so-
that sounds
So
good.
you go by ear.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I usually tune like probably 87 pounds on the
Mm-hmm.
bottom and try to do 90 on the top, just to get more like a deeper sound.
I know
So
a little
I-
bit of the basics.
I noticed
but
that
not
you
technical.
do have deeper sound, so I guess you tied up your
Yeah.
bottom harder, like
my
tighter.
my very bottom floor tom doesn't have a bottom head on it, so I guess that's how I can get it to
Goddamn,
sound a
Pearl
little
is
bit
fucking
lower.
amazing.
Well, technically, it's kind of a mix of two kits. The whole kit itself is one whole kit, but the floor tom, the last floor tom one I use,
What is that, a 16-inch? Or?
both of them are 16
16
inches. Yeah.
So what do you do to make the difference in between one and the other?
One has a bottom head that I guess since I tuned it up kind of high, it makes it have a higher ring tone
Okay.
than it does.
And then you have a what?
And then I
12
just
inch?
have the one head on the last hit. Or
And
the
then you
last
have on
drum.
the floor on the higher tones you got.
Yeah, the higher toms, I've got both heads on each one.
But you
And
have a 12 and a.
I got a 12, a 13, 16, and 16.
That's pretty cool though, because your snare is 14.
I was just
Yes.
thinking about.
Okay, so yeah, I get you going from like a higher tone
Mhm.
to a more lower, which sounds cool though.
And just from my experiences of listening to music and like seeing other bands play, like I've heard just about the extremes of each sounds of drums. And some songs I can get down with a nice low kind of muddy sounding drum kit, but I like the ones that are just real in your face, like what you're hitting, like the sound as soon
You
as you
do
hit
hit
it.
it like green in the face, bro. My right ear is fucking going.
Anything I feel
Hold up,
after
hold up.
every jam session, all I hear is
Yeah.
And
There'll
you
be
were,
times when we're jamming and I'm like, man,
Where do
I
you
might
guys
die.
practice at?
practice at my house in my little band room that we got. Just a jam space, nothing too fancy.
No, that's the best way to.
It's like a
fucking
12
go.
by 12 room.
It's just enough to where we can fit
Yeah.
I
everything
didn't mean
in.
to, like just teabag you.
Yeah, man.
the, man, I had like, because you were telling me about like how you do rim shots
Mhm.
all the time.
I
for
do.
the drums, and I really like how that sounds. And you mentioned Lars. Is he like a guy that you pull from some or
Just the color of the
Just-
drum
just
kit,
the
the
color.
black and white. Like, I mean, he's a good drummer. Yeah,
Oh my god.
he's a good drummer.
Sucks.
Yeah, he's okay. I wouldn't say he's like a main
Yeah, just the
inspiration.
You know, you
drums.
want to be a professional tennis player?
He did.
That's what,
Yeah.
he's from what, Denmark?
He's, yeah, I think from
No, he's from Austria.
Netherlands.
Austria.
Netherlands, right?
No, he's from
I thought
Austria.
it was Danish.
I knew he wasn't like from
He's not
like
he's-
born in
he's-
America.
No, he's not a MAGA follower now.
Well, like the reason that I asked, I mean, like, because you mentioned like the color of the drums,
Mhm.
and also it's
Well, he plays out yellow like a fucking.
Oh, he does now,
Yeah,
but like
yeah,
back
he
in the
used to,
'90s, he had
like,
like that big
it's
iconic
like
black and
Black
white
Album tour, right?
kit. Yeah,
yeah.
where he had the white wrap around the drums, but the black accents and the black heads.
Do you like their songs, Metallica songs?
I like a
I
few
think
of their songs.
yeah, just like Master of Puppets probably is my favorite one.
Yeah, a lot of the earlier stuff.
Do you like Metallica? I know you don't.
I'm a bigger Megadeth fan.
Oh, you're a Megadeth guy.
I'm a huge Pantera, Slipknot, Foo Fighters. Nirvana
Yeah.
fan.
Well, that went from like Pantera, Slipknot to Foo Fighters.
Hey man,
It's cool, I listen to salsa though.
dude, I get down with some country music.
Oh shit! Eric Church and some.
Dude, yes sir, some Kenny Chesney, some Tim
There you go,
McGraw.
some fucking Jason Aldean.
I was about to say, it took my mom to see
Jason
Jason Aldean for her birthday.
There you go.
Dude, it was nice.
You like country?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
A bit?
I don't have a problem if people play it, but I wouldn't like, you know,
Not the.
I've been
preferred
liking it
style.
more. I'm not gonna lie. Like sometimes I'll be on the way to work and I'll be trying to figure out what to play, and I'll see some country shit and I'll be like, why not? And I'll play it. You know.
I think it's good for that. Sometimes, so, like also like if you're just like sad as fuck.
Yeah.
What's that? Quit talking about like fucking girls and shit like that.
That's why you listen to it when you're sad.
Well,
Uplift you.
it talks about that after it talks about the losing the girlfriend, losing the dog, losing the truck. You know, got to plow the field for about 20 hours. Then you go out.
Like there's I really like it's the album is called, I think it's called Planes. I think it's by Waxahachie.
Please don't tell me it was Cowboy Knowles, Beyonce, new country music.
No,
song?
I haven't.
Oh, didn't she do
She
country
won a-
record?
Yeah,
and
won
she
a
got the
Grammy.
That was
Grammy, right?
bought.
What the
Yeah.
Bought.
Yeah.
That was great.
Did you see she beat Billie Eilish, bro?
Bought.
Oh yeah, well, what did she beat Billy for?
Hey, we
The-
better watch
the
our mouths
Grammy,
before we
man.
get
Oh, what, she
fucking
like,
assassinated.
album of the year or something?
You like Billie Eilish?
I mean,
She's got one good song.
my girlfriend really likes Billie Eilish. I think she's
there we
good.
go.
You know, I
I
think
would-
she's
I would
good.
go for
I never
Yeah, you put it out there.
met or listened to Billie Eilish's music like that, but hey, Billie, if you're watching this,
Take us on tour.
You think she's cute?
oh yeah, she's beautiful.
No.
Billie, yeah.
What's crazy
I
is
think
that
Billie
she's
Eilish
our
is hot.
age.
Look for an article on GQ. I say GQ. I'm gonna send it to you. Where she talks about she masturbates the shit out of her. For real, she loves that shit.
I think Billy's cool. I like her
You know
music.
her?
Yeah, I know her.
Yeah,
we,
me
Oh,
too.
yeah,
we went
yeah.
to,
Fucking
You guys
guy.
go way back.
What's her
we
at?
actually- we went to college together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I transferred to you know
Let's see.
USC, and you know I met her in the hallway, and like I was really scared to talk to her. So I started putting
Billie-
flyers everywhere that said.
People might hate us, but Billie Eilish, I feel like she smells like.
Urine.
What?
Like she's like, oh, I couldn't hold it.
What the
Oh
hell?
my god.
She's got her own perfumes and
I
stuff
was about to say,
now,
she
man.
seems like she's pretty.
She's
put
got
together.
perfume lines.
I never pictured Billie Eilish like a perfume lady.
Hey, she.
She
If
does
it's got the
look
name
like
on it,
this
Yeah,
she's at that
facts.
point.
Yeah, you're right,
She's
yeah.
at
Yeah.
that
You can
point.
do whatever she wants.
Yeah, she can make cars and they would sell.
Now, let me ask you a question. If you were to listen to Billie Eilish and Amy Winehouse, you ever listen to Amy Winehouse? Never.
Ah, a little
Not
bit.
really. I've heard
Amy
of it.
Winehouse, you ever listen to Amy Winehouse?
I can recall like
No, I
once or
haven't
God damn
twice.
it, kids. Well,
The
okay,
generation
let me
gap
put
is real.
some
I've heard
Probably
she's
it,
great.
just
let,
didn't,
let
you
me,
know.
Yeah,
let me
facts.
put something you might have heard. Billie Eilish and Adele.
I would pick Billie Eilish.
Really?
Yeah.
How? Why?
Adele's alright, I
Wait,
guess.
like-
What?
In terms of music,
No, tempo singing.
Oh, singing wise,
Adele.
I think.
In terms of
Adele's got
singing
it.
skill,
I mean, Fire to the Rain.
I
Adele's-
don't.
Adele's
I
got
don't know
some
Billie
good
Eilish
vocals.
like that. All I've heard is.
I don't
her
know either of them
whispering
like
and
that.
singing.
She's like she has a very nine-inch nail
A very soft
style.
voice.
Yeah, so, and she has a good style.
Yeah.
But I would not consider her like a full-on.
Singer.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you put her next to a real singer that you gotta go up on high, and then it'll be like, yeah, Adele has so much on you, or even
I see what
what's
you mean.
what's Beyonce.
Oh yeah. I just don't know Beyonce like that.
So
You're gonna,
you know Billie Eilish like that.
I was gonna say Beyonce. Like everybody should know Beyonce.
I mean, everybody should know
She's
Beyonce.
a great singer though.
Oh, she can sing. She can sing.
Not as good as you guys, but you know. She's,
So I wanted to check with you.
She's
guys.
about to
It's like,
kill
you. know,
you.
Like we
For saying
I think we
that.
go off topic like that.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah,
Welcome to the
podcast.
podcast.
Let's get back on track.
But
Wait, this is a podcast.
I wanted to ask you guys, like, because you know, if you are like a grunge band, if you want to give yourself a little,
I just say rock.
yeah,
Rock,
yeah,
there you
like
go.
that's better than giving it a subgenre.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say like what are some other like types of music, or like even if it's like down to like a specific album or something that you guys like that maybe might be considered
Or
left field
favorite
by some
song?
people.
That might be what by some people.
Might be considered like left field by people considering the type of music that you play.
Country music.
Oh,
for me.
shit.
Yeah, I
We're
get down with
inspired
some
by
jazz.
everything under the sun. Like our song "Pestilence" was written because I tried to rip off "Sweet Melissa" by the Allman Brothers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like We listen to it all, man. Like,
Just about anything
we
that
have-
sounds good. If we like it, we'll eventually try to throw it into one of our songs to kind of see how it could fit.
Music is already being written all the way through.
I could have a
Literally.
song stuck in my head, you know, it could be fucking who knows what, and I'll think, you know, I want to write a song like that.
I caught you playing, what was it, like Black Magic Woman earlier? Or was that-
Probably that Joe Walsh song.
Oh man, I thought it was Santana, but maybe I'm just mistaken.
I was playing a lot of shit
Santana is
earlier.
Oh, dude, Santana, they
Yeah.
rock.
Yeah.
Satan.
It was probably Since I've Been Loving You by Led Zeppelin. I started
Okay.
playing that one.
Oh yeah.
Favorite like band of all times. Each one of them. Favorite band. Your favorite band that you say that's my fucking band.
Shit. I mean, I feel like it changes.
But that you say that one band marked me. As
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin. Okay.
It's Led Zeppelin's up there for sure.
Alice in
Led Zeppelin,
Chains.
Alice in Chains,
Slipknot
yeah.
definitely changed my life, drumming wise.
Which one?
Slipknot.
Oh, Slipknot. Yeah.
As soon as I saw,
Cheers to that guy.
as
He
soon
was
as
a
I
great
heard
drummer.
the fucking beginning to Psychosocial, I was
Yeah.
like, all right,
How do
I'm
you
learning
feel
how to
about
do
the new
that.
drummer?
Oh, dude, he kicks
Elon-
ass.
what's his name,
Eloy
Eloy.
Casagrangi.
He's badass,
And then,
man.
Yeah.
Jay Weinberg, I was a huge fan of him when he was in the band because
Yeah.
that was like when I first got into them, and obviously I couldn't see Joey, you know, because he was out of the band at the time.
They came on the last, second to last Ozfest in Charlotte.
Yeah.
At the PNC. Oh my god, bro.
Well, in like 09, I was about 7, so I couldn't go
Mom,
to
can
those
I go?
shows.
No, you're going to bed.
But I will say that I was glad that I got to see them on like their first kind of shows, like
Yeah.
after Joey and Paul, where they were like trying to figure out like what they're gonna do now, and like the sound from that time was cool. So
Yeah, I can see that.
that really kind of
You do have a
molded my
double
head.
pedal on your
Mhm.
kid. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we have a lot of hardcore influence too.
For sure.
Oh, Drain.
Yes,
Yeah,
Drain.
all sorts
So
of shit.
tight.
So in the 2000s, do you ever like the 2000s rock or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Chevelle
Should be-
and
oh, yeah,
Dude, 3 Days
sure.
Grace.
listen to all that shit. If it has guitars, drums, and bass, we're listening to
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah.
It's
Whatever.
got good rhythm. I mean,
You guys do have a peculiar sound. And it's very cool. I like it. As far as I have listened to a lot of the local bands because I try to invite as many as I can. You know, talent is talent. You know, like some people take it different ways and work their magic. I like the way you guys do it. You guys like me, like let's just fucking play the song and
yeah.
not get into the details. But eventually, like as a musician, like we listen to everything and like you're using this gear, you're tuning this way, you're doing this or whatever. But I personally think that you guys got something really solid and cool, and the influences that you got shows your parents. The shows. It's like Alex. Is that listen to all kinds of music and pushing to play music and shit like that. So
Yeah, man.
There you
that's
go.
pretty cool. So
Yeah, man.
So, if you're like me and you're uninformed, you guys do have an album out, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, what's it called?
Flip Side.
Flip Side.
Released March 2024.
Oh, last
sir.
March 2024.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
playing a little bit.
Coming up on a year.
Gas back. So, you guys record that album where?
Pretty much the whole thing in my bedroom. We went to a studio. Nothing special to go do drum tracks. We
It's
spent
hard to
like
get good sounding drums in a really shitty acoustic room.
for sure. We spent like 2 days there, 2 hours each, just doing drums, and then we sent it to a guy out in London. And
London?
Yeah. We mixed and mastered it. Yeah.
Okay, you guys, we should get a gig in London to play together.
We might be shooting for Japan in December. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully.
But yeah, I think we got like $600 in that record.
Well, I think you guys got a lot of the radio sound, stuff like that. People like to hear. I am, like I told you earlier, the reason I do this podcast is to showcase musicians around the area, but also to bring back to life what really is local music.
Yeah.
A lot of people is like, I want to be a local band because I want to get streams and fucking influencer.
Yeah.
We're to travel the world, play stadiums.
You want to do that, go make a a YouTube video for kids who play with fucking dolls.
Yeah.
The real talent, like, costs a lot. Real musicians have to eat and fade away, like one day to another.
Gotta start
Even
somewhere.
if you have talent, you have to put in the work.
For sure.
Every fucking thing. I'm glad you guys came. I asked you guys play the last song, Upside Down. I love it. I fucking love it. I
Thank
said it
you.
to my brother. You know, we grew up listening to Soundgarden, Birdman,
Come on.
you know, Superchair, all these bands that, you know, goddamn, make you want to goddamn. Other than that, like, I think that out of all the local bands I heard, you guys have like a sound. You do. You guys really.
I would say so. And I mean, on top of that, like you guys can really play. I think that's really good because I know that, like, you know, it's when you have a band of people that can all like play really well. You know, it's only up from
Yeah.
the moment. You know, and
Sure.
I mean, like you guys are really tight. You don't need a metronome. You know, you can play all your. I mean, you can play everything. Everybody's like so capable. You know, like it's like. Something I thought is cool is like, you know, you'll like with your guitar playing, you know, you'll start and it'll be like, kind of like sort of like that like groovy like mid tempo like 90s type riff, but then you're able to go and shred a solo and
Solo in every song. That's
yeah,
pretty cool, right?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
really,
pretty
it's
much a
really,
solo
really
in every
cool.
song.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Hell yeah.
Because like people don't always do that anymore. I think that,
Yeah,
I think
people
that's
are
really
afraid
cool.
to solo though.
I think there's like one song where you don't have a solo. And
Yeah.
I think it's Upside Down.
I was sitting there
Yeah.
one day and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta write more bridges." Man. Fuck is this? There's a solo in every fucking song.
But you know, that's pretty cool. Like, you know, like everybody, for a while, everybody went to have so much ambience in music and be so fucking.
That
you know,
shoegaze took over,
fuck
man.
Oh,
shoegaze.
man.
I don't know what
Shoegazy took over, man. Dude, yeah.
man.
So
we were
I mean,
labeled as a band as shoegaze, and I was like,
so
Think
Shoegaze.
We were so clearly shoegaze.
what the fuck? Yeah,
Just
shoegaze
'cause
was like
we
you
used
cannot
to.
hear the vocals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear your vocals.
So-
Yeah, shoegaze was like
a lot of reverb. I mean, we dabble in the reverb, but we don't fucking oversaturate.
I did put some
it.
reverb because you know it
Oh,
is
yeah.
good to have
Oh,
some
yeah.
reverb.
I hate singing into a dry ass mic.
Everybody hates dry ass shit. You know?
Like,
Did you get it a little wet?
yeah, come on.
California be
like,
praying for some rain.
It's the worst thing to hear.
They'd
I
be
just-
praying for Gannon's voice.
And they were blessed with it for like a month. So
But yeah, like you know, like shoegaze to me is like
It's cool, but
If that's what you want to play.
yeah, like if
he got me
kudos to
into
them.
he got me into a shoegaze band with
Oh.
Swirl,
were like WHIRR.
Swirl, yeah.
I'm gonna sound like the biggest ass. But I think in Charlotte, I think there's 3 fucking bands that I truly am like, wow, you know.
That's cool. That's
yeah,
cool. You know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So.
I am the same fucking.
The rest, I'm like, meh,
I
yeah.
tell you one band that I admire and I think they're fucking awesome. Blue Gill, they shoegaze.
Bluegill.
I can't hear nothing what they're saying, so they shoegaze.
I think we got asked to play a show with them
Yeah, so-
coming up.
I personally like Nor.
Oh yeah, Nornars.
And they're fucking awesome. They do rock, and of
Is that ENCRE?
and
N-O. Yeah, yeah.
They
I
came
know
to,
them.
I think they came to our garage show or one of them because
Yeah,
I got
one
a
of
bunch of their,
Oh,
I got a bunch of their
yeah, I
cards
remember
laying
one.
around my garage still.
Yeah, so you know, like that's what I was telling you earlier. Like we older, so we don't get invited to a lot of garage parties and shit. Ones because they're fucking dramatic
Yeah.
and shit. Like you know, I have a 6-year-old. They have to
Yeah.
go every day. But you know, younger people do hang out more with all the younger kids, and you know they do what they do and their shit, whatever. But there's a few bands that you know I feel in Charlotte have the potential to make it there, and there's other bands that don't. You know, like they just make music because.
Like I hate the fact that you can kind of tell that some bands are like actually in it because they enjoy it, and then you can tell that some of them are just there to do something and
You
just
know
kind
what
of
I
be
hate?
there.
I'm not be fucking. I want to say like a dick. But I you're a musician and you in the 3 bands that are gonna play in the fucking bill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like if you're in like all of them.
Like a drummer. And
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little too much.
To me, it's like it takes the unique of.
For sure.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
for
the
sure.
unique of music.
Yeah.
Now, if it's like someone like Dave Grohl, for example, dude who's been in like multiple different projects throughout his years of existing, you know, you've
thinking-
never seen like multiple of those same bands that he's in play back to back to back.
Yeah.
So like, it's good that you know some people are able to actually split that kind of stuff up to where they're not trying to just either wreck themselves or just make everything super chaotic.
That's why I tell people, I was like, you know, like, especially with bandmates, I'm like, it doesn't matter, you know, like, I make music because I like music.
Mhm.
I actually like music, and I like listening to my songs, and I like listening to other people's songs,
Yeah.
as well as I like listening to like very famous people's songs. But the only difference is that better people's song went through $1 million before it came out.
Yeah.
Like, history.
Yeah.
So tell me the difference between somebody that put up a song in a bedroom
Yep.
and went to a studio to record drums, and we'll put up each other together and we'll play in the stage and we'll see who the fuck
Yeah.
Oh,
rocks.
yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Well,
It's the difference.
it's so much. It's totally so much different live with us.
Yeah.
And I was not.
on record.
I come back to Billie Eilish. I'm not talking shit about her, but put her by herself, and I don't know, she'd be able to compete with real musicians, you know.
Yeah.
And so I was talking about Amy Winehouse. I seen her play with her guitar and all that, and you were like, God damn, she's an artist. This other person might know how to hit a keyboard and make a couple of
Dude, Elton John, I don't care. I'm not like the biggest fan of him, but he can just sit there on a piano and just sing by himself for like
He's
3
good.
hours, and I'll be
Yeah.
there the whole
Yeah,
time.
you got Freddie Mercury. And I'm
Him
Oh,
too.
yeah.
I mean,
Oh
you
my
know,
god.
The way that with Elton, it would be like, you know, Bernie Taupin, handsome as cheaty paper. It's like, hey, here's some words, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna make some music for this shit.
Literally.
You know, then he'll be like, let me become a riff god for a second, you know, and then he'll like come up with some
For sure.
insane piano arrangement. You're like, dude, where does this even come from?
For sure.
He just snaps all the magical bones in his finger to get them all juiced up.
Yeah, but you know, like, you know, getting back to the music and all that, Upside Down is a great fucking song. I love it. That's my favorite.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Thank you.
And you know, you guys do have, you're a young band. You guys got a lot to go on, and I'm pretty sure you're very young. You guys will make it. So hopefully you guys, I want to see you, you know, make it big, and then be like,
thank
oh,
you.
I know that motherfucker. So yeah, I appreciate you guys coming to the
Dude,
fucking
yeah.
podcast.
Yes,
You guys
thank
rock
you.
out,
I'm super
and
stoked.
Dude,
You guys,
yes,
any
this is
shows
awesome.
coming up?
Oh yeah. We got February 21st at the Milestone.
Okay,
March 6th at the Milestone. Pull up.
I will.
Everybody. If you're in fucking Japan right now watching this shit,
Get a
pull
plane
up
ticket.
to fucking Charlotte,
Are
March
you guys playing
6th.
with that Japanese band?
Are we playing with the
I don't know.
Japanese?
I'm just asking. 'Cause, you know, Japan and like Japanese band.
If we went to Japan, probably. Yeah,
I'm just saying,
probably.
like, if you're out there watching,
if you live anywhere in this world, you should definitely come to Charlotte, North Carolina.
9 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern Standard Time.
I'll
So
drop the whole address.
Yeah,
So-
PO box, everything, our socials,
Alright.
banking.
I
Put
wanna be on the
coordinates.
list on March 6th.
yeah, okay. So
Put that-
for doing this, yeah,
I'm,
man.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to that show.
It's the least we could do.
I'll put it on the calendar.
I'm really glad that you guys came out. Hearing your music legit made my
Yeah.
afternoon better.
Thank you,
Thank
man.
you.
Thank
That means a
you.
lot to
Two
us.
shows right now. And you got your Instagram. Could you just drop your handle for it? It's
You want me to
Auroras.
just point and you like edit it into the.
Sure, yeah, just be like.
Follow us right here, guys. And here's our Spotify link right here too. So,
It'll be like right here.
so yeah, so
yeah,
There's a big
I'll put
censor
that up.
bar.
I'll put like a big ass handle covering your 3-7.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
dude.
But no, you gotta leave it there the whole time.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't
like-
see our faces.
Yeah.
So
It's
Yeah.
like flashes.
And they're so young. They're like 23, 23, 21.
and we just turned 20. He's
Yeah.
January 22nd. I'm January 23rd.
Literally like the day
Oh,
after.
So
that's
we're like, yeah, we
It's
are.
funny, I'm
not-
the oldest but the
question: Who's
shortest.
gonna win the Super Bowl? It's going on.
It's
right
playing right now, right?
Yeah, but we're not gonna.
So
I know one team is the Chiefs. I don't know the other team.
The Eagles.
It's gonna be the
Eagles? Okay,
Chiefs.
yeah, the Eagles.
Oh, okay.
I'm pulling for the
I
Eagles
guess,
because fuck the Chiefs.
Philadelphia is going down tonight either way.
Yeah, Chiefs are winning.
Chiefs are
Eagles?
gonna win because
Where
it's
the Eagles
rigged,
from?
but
The Eagles are from Philadelphia.
I got it right the first time. Let's
Yes.
You said Pittsburgh, though.
go. Yeah, the Pittsburgh's the Steelers.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Imagine if it was Steelers versus Eagles.
Fuck the Eagles.
So
And fuck Kansas City.
what's your birthday?
Facts.
November 6th.
Loser.
Yeah. So,
Literally
Two
4 days after
Aquarius
Dia de
and a
los
Libra?
Muertos.
huh?
The two Aquariuses and a Libra.
Oh, yeah.
So
I think.
No, me, I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, you're a Scorpio.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
a Scorpio.
okay, no, I
Oh,
counted-
we
I
believe
counted
in
the
that
days
shit?
wrong.
Oh, because I'm a Sagittarius.
I'm a Cancer.
Yeah, we know
I'm just
that.
stupid.
all I gotta ask is, there's a lot of crystal girls out here, but a lot of bad shit still happening. What's going on? Yeah.
If
True.
there's a
Well,
crystal
he's the only
on
one
wall,
with
we're all
a
about
serious
to fall.
girlfriend, right? Oh, you too?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Give a shout out to your girlfriend.
Hey Annie.
What about you? We know you go for the big girls.
I'm just here. I just existed.
There's
Just
nothing
living life.
wrong with big girls. Big girls
Oh,
deserve
yeah,
love
nothing
too.
wrong with that.
They'll suck your dick like they're hungry.
Like they ain't got no, like they have no teeth.
He said, I mean,
In 2025,
what was that weird cut that just happened?
Yeah,
that was
what-
weird.
the world got like really static here.
Felt
for
like
a
I
second.
just fast forward like 5 seconds.
Yeah, this is why we didn't give Paolo a mic.
This is why he
Don't-
doesn't normally drink wine before.
Shit ton of wine for sure.
We had at one point we were like, what if we gave like Paulo a mic to talk between songs? And we decided that would be a bad idea in 5 seconds.
I'm gonna run for office and just drink wine and talk on the
Yeah.
Honestly,
Oh shit, we got somebody already.
You'd
Fuck
probably
shit.
get somewhere doing that. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah,
Fuck-
we already got somebody.
Fuck
doing
these
that shit.
politicians, man.
Oh yeah, most of them talk out of their ass anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking checked out.
I mean,
now.
if they took out of
Fuck
their
this
eyes,
shit.
they have some sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thank you guys for coming again.
Yeah, man.
And,
Thanks for having
Thank you.
us.
everybody listen to the fucking podcast first. So it comes out first the podcast and your performance. So.
Okay.
Sweet.
Looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at your shows.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming out. Thank you for making the music. Thank you for doing all your shit.
Keep going.
Yeah, thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.